Hello, esteemed selection committee of REPU. My name is Mariano Effio Cueva, and I am in my final year of my studies in physics at the Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería in Lima, Peru. Currently, I am in the top 20% of my class, which reflects my dedication and my passion for this field. My journey in physics began in the last year of high school uh, when an excellent teacher show me how with physics we can understand the world around us. Today I want to show you my academic journey, my research experience, and my contribution to non-academic initiative. I remember my first research experience was in the pandemic days. Um, I remember that I saw on Facebook that a program called Clubes de Ciencia Perú give the opportunity to do research with a professor of high level. So I postulate and I be accepted in the group of Introduction to Physics, to Space Physics with Scientific Computing. Was very exciting because I really like the physics, obviously, but also all about the space and astronomy and like that, and the sun and the planets. I really like in that days. Um, I remember that was very interesting because was the first time that I read a lot of papers to do this project. Also, I have to learn very quickly Python because I only in that epoch I only knew C++. So it was very useful to develop my programming skills. And also, which is about the project. The project was about the echoes of the 150 kilometers echoes. What is that? Is the phenomenon that occurs in the Earth ionosphere during the day. Despite this is observed, the scientists don't know uh, why occurred that. So with that, I identified with Python the echoes. I did a diagram, range, time, and intensity is a RTI diagrams. And also I calculate the density of electrons with a equation I found in an article. Well, then I had the opportunity to do a project in Poland. I was selected in between 180 candidates, and I was the only Peruvian. I did that last year ago. The program was about in two parts. The first part is class introduction classes, and the second part was to do a research with the professors. I decided to do a phenomenological project of particle physics. It was to study the structure of a meson, eta C meson, how its quark and antiquark interact between them, and I use theoretical models for that interaction, and I compare that with the Babar experiment. Uh, and also for do that, I use a method who called um, equivalent photon approximation, which is when a particle accelerates too close to the speed of light. When this is accelerating, emits radiation. And this radiation, I can interpret it like a distribution of frequencies. This experience was very useful and important for my professional career because I finally decide which branch of the physics I want to do as a work as a physicist. So right now I want to be a particle physicist. And then I have also I decide to have elective courses like quantum electrodynamics and electroweak theory. And at the same time, I told a professor who I meet him And event in my university, Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería, was uh, the name of the event is Rio Rimac, and I see his work and I really like because it was very similar to the I did in Poland. So I told him if I can work with him, and I just finished my the research was about calculating a cross section of a theoretical particle. Is a is the heavy fermion partner of the quark top. Is for to solve the hierarchy problem of the Standard Model because with that quantum field theory and radiative correction, the boson of Higgs, we don't know what is 125 giga electron volts. We don't know why is exact this value. So with that theoretical particle, we can say this is the value because eliminate various radiative correction of the boson Higgs. And also, I had the opportunity to do my professional practice in the Instituto Geofísico del Perú, where I study a lot of ionosphere physics. It's the similar what I did in my first experience. I learned a lot, and also I also use Python. I remember that also I depurate and um, analyze a lot of data from the radar. That of theoretical particle physics that I study, I want to study a little about experimental parts, so I decided to talk with a professor of Universidad Autónoma de Mexico to work with him, and also I just finished a project with him. It was about a study of the quark gluon plasma state that's generated with two heavy ions collision. Um, so my study was focused on if it is possible with only protons, a collision of protons, to produce a mini quark gluon plasma state. Another one is another more of that project was to study the strangeness of the particle. For example, I did a multiplicity distribution of also a transverse momentum, energy entropy distribution, and all I did in C++ with root. So, and also I am going to present my work in the conference in Iguara in Cusco the next month. Um, Finally, I want to say that um, I am going to. I did. I created a group about to prepare for the examen unificado the, of Brazil because this exam is necessary to postulate in a postgrad in Brazil. So this group is about do past exams, give information about this exam, and also invite. I have already invited a lot of people who did their postgrad in Brazil and for give us advice and recommendations for the exam. I really want to be in this program, the REPU, because with that tools that I learned, for example, the theoretical quantum field theory, classical field theory, quantum electrodynamics, electroweak theory, and also learned about MATLAB as a event generator. I know about how to use root, C++, Python. With all of this, I feel prepared with research, uh, and I want to do that for experience uh, a research of very high level in another country have the opportunity, because here in Peru we don't have these opportunities. I hope the my presentation is was good, uh, and thank you so much.